Hey YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to Along for the Ride EV, and I gotta say that I'm a little disappointed here. I'm at my first supercharging experience, but that's not what I'm disappointed about. I'm just a little disappointed in maybe how inconvenient this is.
What did he say?
And it could be that it's been a long day at Skills Ontario today. A good day, lots of great things for kids, but it's been a long day. We were supposed to bring some projects home. They're not judged yet, so I'm bringing home an empty trailer, a trailer that is causing a whole pile of wind resistance and killing my range, which is what my friend told me. But here's something I'm learning about towing a trailer. So I'll show you the trailer. We're gonna plug in and do this first ever Tesla supercharging charging experience and just see what it's all about. So here we go. So here's my experience. Here's the trailer. You can see it's got the large landscape gate on the back, and even though it's expanded metal, it is certainly creating a whole pile of wind resistance. So I think we're definitely not buying one with a big gate like this. We'll do the full gate. I'm fortunate enough where I can just pull up to this Tesla supercharger and not have to worry about my trailer, because normally I wouldn't do this. So I've never done this, so let's see what happens. So it's plugged in. I honestly don't know. Oh, there we go. Start charging. Let's get back in the car. Supercharging tips. Find this app as supercharging tips. Okay, let's close that. So there we are. It's charging. It says we got to be here for 7 minutes. Play while you wait. All that kind of stuff. Telling me the cost right here as well. That's pretty cool. And how many kilowatts? 41 cents per kilowatt hour. Wow, that's way more expensive than charging at home, eh? Definitely more expensive. Yeah, so the reason we're here is, long story short, on Monday night we left and I should have charged to 100%. It was something I was gonna do, but then when I looked at the mileage, it was only like 95 kilometers to the hotel we were doing. So I came down last Monday night to come down for Skills Ontario, which is a technological competition for high school students. Brought some students down. I was pulling a trailer because we were gonna pick up projects when students were done building them and bring them home. So that was the plan. So I borrowed this trailer, a trailer that I've been looking at from a friend of mine. It's a Miska aluminum trailer. Weighs about 600 pounds or so. It's a 5x8 trailer. And as you saw, it's got the big landscape gate on the back. And he mentioned the wind resistance that we were gonna feel from this. And I didn't quite understand what he was talking about, because it's, like I said, it's open, expanded metal. You'd think a lot of wind would pass through that. But it's actually kind of crazy. I would like to say that I think I can feel it back there and kind of holding the car back. I've never noticed having to accelerate up a hill with Ruby, but just with this trailer on the back, and again, I don't think it's the weight. It's only 600 pounds. There's nothing in it right now. That gate is catching a whole lot of wind, and it's been a really windy trip down here. I ended up leaving school with a little over 75%, arrived here Monday night with 40% left in my battery. So we used 35% coming down here, which was a ton. A lot more than I thought I was going to use. I knew I would be using more, didn't think it would be that much. So then we went to the event today, which wasn't very far, no big deal there, and the plan was to bring these projects home. Unfortunately, they weren't judged and not ready to be judged. They were going to be another hour, an hour and a half. It's already 6:46 p.m. I wasn't willing to stick around. The kids really didn't want the project necessarily. They weren't worried about it that much. So I decided to head home, and then was trying to figure out where I was going to charge. I was going to get home, or get at least to Cambridge, and have to charge there with 9% battery, and I thought about doing that, but I wasn't sure. It's only had the trailer hooked up for the trip down here. I wasn't sure how accurate the calculations would have been. Thought I better charge ahead of time. So found this charger. It's working out well. There's not a lot of people here and there's a lot of chargers, which is good, but it felt really out of the way. Like, there was a lot of turning, a lot of different roads, that kind of thing. It didn't really feel convenient, that's for sure. Going back to my last video, this wasn't all that convenient. And like I said, it might be because it's been a long day. We were at the competitions at 7 a.m. this morning, slept overnight at a hotel, been up since 5:30, and unfortunately couldn't bring the projects home, so that was a little bit of a bummer. So I'm not in the best of moods, and then this was kind of adding to it. So right now, I'm not feeling very impressed with Ruby. This is going really well. It's got 3 minutes to charge here, so this is going okay, but it was inconvenient getting here. And I'm doing it because I wasn't sure I was going to get home with the trailer, so that worrisome point wasn't really convenient either. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. We got a lot going on. It's been very busy. So I thought since I'm sitting on a charger, I'll do this one quickly here for you. I don't know when it'll get edited. It'll probably be a little bit past the time that I post it, but definitely first charging experience. That was really simple. You just plug it in. It did everything else. It preconditioned before I got here. It's being charged to my Tesla account. The charge limit's at almost here. We got 2 minutes left to go. So that's pretty simple. Didn't have to worry about that. Didn't have to worry about unhooking the trailer, thankfully, because I was worried I was going to need to do that. It's certainly a bit of an experience towing a trailer. I'm curious now to see what it's going to be like hauling the Sea-Doo. I would suggest that the Sea-Doo is a little more aerodynamic than that 4-foot wall back there of mesh steel. Because of the point and everything, it's narrower. But if I'm going to lose this kind of range every time I hook it up and every time I want to go somewhere, it's going to be an interesting planning time. And I guess if you plan it ahead of time, it won't feel so inconvenient. This definitely felt inconvenient because it was not something I was planning to do, but I had to do it anyways. And it also just, it's a late day and I want to get home, and that's what we're doing. So that's my video for this first little inconvenience with Ruby. I can't say that it's not a horrible experience, but definitely inconvenient. Looking forward to doing some more videos and having some more chats about it. I can't tell you enough how much I'm loving it still at this point. I'm curious to see if I can let this go past the timer or whether it will automatically stop charging, because I'd like to get a little more juice in it. It's charging so fast. I'm getting 800, 700 kilometers per hour, 119 kilowatts. That's kind of crazy. So it's going past the 50% here. Let's get into charging. So far it's cost me $7.16 to put another 20% in my car. Oh, you have enough energy to continue your trip. So what happens if I hit OK? OK. So it's just telling me I got enough energy to continue my trip. Maybe we'll give it a little bit more time. So that's life with Ruby. Like I said, it's been fantastic. The roof rack's still on here. Can't complain. There is definitely some wind noise there that I think I might pull it off and get rid of. I've got a Toyota sitting in front of me here plugging into a Tesla charger. That's kind of interesting. It's taken him a little longer than it's taking me to kind of get going. Oh, he's got it set up. Looks like he's good now. So I think we'll give this a few more minutes, but I apologize for the delay in videos. It's just been a crazy, crazy time. This week, I came down here Monday night. We had a rehearsal Monday after school. I was at school Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. working on the musical, building some sets. Spent 4 hours building a sign for the musical that I'm not overly impressed with. It's looking okay, but definitely not my vision of what I hoped it would turn out like. We had a rehearsal Monday after school, came down here after that. Been here all day. Tomorrow we have a liturgy that I'm setting tech up for, and then we got shows Thursday, Friday, and 2 on Saturday. So it's a busy week. Mother's Day on Sunday. So it just, I haven't had the mental space to do a YouTube video, and that's really what it's about. YouTube can be easy. It definitely takes some time to kind of come up with the content and mentally prepare yourself for doing a video. I think anyways. Other people might think differently, but if we're trying to do good videos, I think it's important to kind of stop and plan. I've been wanting to do one about the things that I'm disliking about Ruby, so I've been working on that and kind of making sure that I've got that put together well. But yeah, just haven't had the mental capacity. I've been working on my courses, working on this musical, that sort of thing, and that's been draining my brain. And now with the weather getting better, we're cutting grass, so that's taken some time. So just haven't had the time to sit in front of the computer and do some videos. So hoping that I'll get this one edited quickly. Might be a nice break from all the other stuff that I'm doing and kind of get back into it. Kind of inspired with Skills Canada today. We saw students doing some video projects, so that was kind of cool. I'll do my best to get this edited and out to you as quickly as possible. Hope you're still sticking around, and as always, this is Greg Sinty for Along for the Ride EV. Feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe, check the notification bell, and hopefully you're still sticking around, and we'll get better at doing videos. So until next time, we'll see you later. Enjoy whatever weather you've got coming. We're going to get going back on the road and get this done. Talk to you later.